to smack all the way over here where we are.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. DeRozan really playing well. Already up to 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The shot's good from Fareed.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
DeRozan passes to Valanciunas, and he gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Barton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's DeRozan. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Clock at 6. Back to Lowry for the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lets it go from 11, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The shot's good from Boomer.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Nuggets, number 1.
A major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Allen comes in for Luis Scola, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Terrence Ross. And it's Lowry penetrating. Allen dishes to Joseph. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And that one's good, Martin.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Joseph. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. And again, Toronto no luck. The Nuggets leading by 7. There's the dish to Barton. Screen by Fareed. Jumper off the screen. And again, it's Denver.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. On the wing, DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago, and he gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Mudiay pass to Boomer. Denver gets it back. And that one's good, Jokic.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Boomer. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Toronto. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Center to get on up and cheer on your dance pack.
Some changes for Toronto. Splitter comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Wright in for Kyle Lowry. A new group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Splitter. Scola comes in for Allen. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Wright. And then for Denver, Laverne, he's checked in for Nurkic. Boomer comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Will Barton in for Moutier. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Boomer in at small forward. Laverne is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Harris. And it's Barton in at the 2.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Kenneth Faried's checked in for Denver. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Chicago.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, it's exactly. I mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
Now, here is Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Scola, no luck. Denver leading by 11. Jumps up. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And Joseph kicks to Scola. That's good. Scola's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now, here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Screened by Valanciunas. Now the pass to Scola. Ross dishes to Valanciunas. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA rankings. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Sixth in fast break points. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
Take a look at what Boomer's done. He has 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Now, when's the last time I hit the rim?
Both free throws good from Boomer. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harris against Lowry. Feeds to Ross. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Boomer, and that one is hammered home.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Toronto shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor. I stayed up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Unbelievable play for him over the last. He's averaging 53 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
Outside Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Let's go. Ball's knocked loose.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And Toronto has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Screened by Valanciunas. Joseph, the pass to Scola. Harris with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Boomer. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Scola. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shoots off the screen. And again, Toronto no up.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here is Boomer. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Freak number 1.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Toronto. Splitters checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lavoy Allen comes in for Luis Scola. And it's DeRozan in for Terrence Ross. And then for Denver, Wilson Chandler's checked in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Moutier in for Will Barton. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He ended with 47 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And good on the basket. Book it.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Now, here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
White, he's checked in for the Raptors. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Good on both. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. And Joseph kicks to Allen. Splitter sets a screen. Here's DeRozan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I thought they did a better job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Now, here is Gallinari. 9 points last game out. Knocks it down in the bucket from Boomer. Boomer's got 24 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's DeRozan. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Chandler outside. To the middle. Here's Boomer. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Outside DeRozan. Splitter kicks to right. Splitter sets a screen. Dishes to Allen. Clock at 6. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Wright. Gallinari dishes to Nurkic. Boomer, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
There's the screen. Here's Joseph. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
For Denver, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Raptors trail by 20. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Moutier. One-on-one here. And that one's good. Barton.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
The Raptors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. They set the screen. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Goes up on the wing. Cannot hit. Now Denver takes it the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Freak. Shot to stop the run. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 22.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
I want everyone here Canada Center to get up.
From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Freak number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Mudiay. Averaging 9 points per game, 12 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Passes it to Boomer. Mudiay kicks to Fareed. No good. Excellent D there for Scola.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The feed to DeRozan. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. And Fareed comes to help. Scola with a clean look. It's rebounded by Boomer. Boomer's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the wing on the left. There's the pick. Barton, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Let's see some numbers here on Kyle Lowry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in free throw shooting, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
Nogueira, he's checked in for the Raptors. Laverne, he's checked in for Denver. Harris comes in for Barton. And good on the basket. Book it. And now 24 points for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Boomer. Ross with the steal. Lowry against Harris. Lowry passes to Nogueira. Screened by Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. It's DeRozan with the drive. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. There's the bucket. Good. Harris has got 5 points so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And it's DeRozan missing.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Mudiay dishes to Laverne. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's DeRozan. 24 points for him. Valanciunas with a screen on Harris. Off the pick. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. 9 points now for Valanciunas. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. There's the screen. Pass to Jokic. Harris kicks to Laverne. And there's the pass to Boomer. From 11 feet away. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now, here's Nogueira. From 11 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Nogueira's got his first bucket of the night.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Moutier passes to Boomer. And it's Denver scoring again.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Ross sets a screen for Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. Ross sets a screen for Lowry. He feeds it to Nogueira. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here is Boomer. He has 35. Another 3 for Denver.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
1:53 left to play in the third. And it's Lowry penetrating. Can't hit from in close. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Boomer. And again, Denver with the triple.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Raptors shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. Ripped away. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Slowing down Harris, no easy feat. He has 9 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Some changes here for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Splitter. Scola comes in for Allen. And it's Lowry in for Wright. Big group substitution here for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Gallinari. Boomer comes in for Wilson Chandler. Wallace is checked in for Will Barton. And it's McCallum in for Gary Harris. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Boomer, he's in at 3. Wallace is out there with McCallum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Laverne in at the 4. Now here is Lowry. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
Valanciunas on the double team. His first shot coming late. And Denver again with the bucket.
I like this composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Passes it to Boomer. Fires at the elbow. Offensive rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Scola, no luck.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Low block shot on the way. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Patterson in for Corey Joseph. Now here is Lowry. He dishes it to Nogueira. Back to Lowry. Nurkic with the block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wallace, the pass to McCallum, and that one's good.
And
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.